Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I thought today would be a good idea. Puppies are outside taking their potty break, so I had not done a walkthrough of my yard. Some of y'all might not even care about this, and I totally understand if you click off the video, but things are going pretty slow inside the farmhouse as far as renovation. My husband took on extra work, and so his time is very, very limited. We had decided to take a break from inside renovations and work on our big ticket items that we needed. So we have gotten a washer and dryer. We have to purchase a refrigerator. Then we need a living room suite. Then we need a new mattress and bed for our room. So we're slowly marking things off the list. And so we had anticipated working on the yard and getting it up to par on what we wanted. But again, he started working extra. So we're barely able to keep this yard cut. And you'll see why in a minute. So I haven't done anything to the porch. These are my ugly blue chairs. It's like, it reminds me of, I made the joke, there were more, and I have spread them out inside the house because it looks like I'm having a church revival or something on my front porch. I hate those chairs, but it is what it is for now. We have not pressure washed. That's the goal for the porch. I have a few little decor pieces. I'm going to keep my porch swing pretty chippy. So we're going with gray paint again, but it'll be a lighter gray. And yeah, so all of this just needs to be pressure washed. And my poor husband's truck needs a transmission, so we just use it in the yard to take debris to the backfield, to the burn area, because you can't put it on the road. So got a lot of trees in the yard, and he cleared out a lot because the two corners of the driveway were full of bushes and stuff. It was really overgrown. So we cleared that up. You can see the road is pretty close. But we'll go ahead and go down. And let's see, my little driveway, we had some gravel brought in because the people who were here before worked on cars in the driveway. So that was a huge hole right there. And between that hole and that smaller hole, there's 2 tons of gravel that we had to bring in. And kind of weird, but it is what it is. So hubby pruned the rose bushes that were here. Still a work in progress. Got my little, y'all know I love vintage campers, so got that. Got some more roses. And then this over here, I'm not sure what these plants are. If any of y'all know, tell me, because they're really pretty. There's a little bug in that one. But this little area off this side of the porch is kind of, these are cinder blocks. Puppies. And then you can see the trees. Right here, there's a magnolia tree. But the trees are in a perfect line, and I like to imagine that at one time that was kind of like the property line for the house, and to the other side of it was fields of some sort. I do know that this is not the original house. This was an actual homestead. So I know at one time there was a sock mill on this property. It's almost, if not over 2 acres. There was also a 1-room schoolhouse. That has since been removed and demolished, as I understand, but this was a working homestead. This house that we're in was built in 1932. So I'm not quite sure what was here before then, but so yeah, this is a little bit of the yard. That's the peeking lady's house, although I haven't caught her peeking anymore. Puppies love this yard. Good poopy spots. Back of the house, I have another huge magnolia tree, you guys. Look how big this magnolia tree is, and it is busting open. Got a little shed. Hubby's got to take the floor out, replace it with pea gravel until he can build something else. And yeah, so I'm not going to walk all the way back there, but you can see this huge tree. Our property line ends at the trees beyond that. See the two trees kind of far off, closer to that other house? That's where our property line ends. So you can tell it's a huge chore to cut this grass, and we came here with no lawnmower. But my father-in-law is retired and he loves to come over here and cut the grass. So he does that every other week, and he is gifting us with his lawnmower because he doesn't need it. He is selling his house, building a ranch style home because he's older. And so yeah, we're gonna get the lawnmower and then not have to worry about relying on anybody else to kind of do stuff and help us out. So yep, love living here. I'm just impatient, and I feel like we don't have a single room done, but I also know, come on, Angus, y'all know I can't whistle. There's some dogs in their fence. My dogs are sweet. They don't have to be caged. We don't even crate them when we leave. Good dogs. But yeah, so that is what's going on here in the on the farmhouse property. And there's a guy across the road. He's chopping at a tree. We have oh wow, and he's just throwing the knife up in the air. That's cool. So unfortunately, he is not stable. Spends a lot of time in a facility, and yeah, that kind of makes me nervous and unsettled. But the neighborhood kind of looks out for what's going on around here, so he has standing orders to stay off of our property. But it's the first time I have personally seen him, and he's peeking through the bushes now, so he must be out of the facility. I'll have to let my husband know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little walkabout tour of my farmhouse property. We would certainly love to have a garden, to maybe do a little patio deal here with the grill, and my dream is to have tons and tons and tons of flowers and just revive this property back to what it once was. I do understand that the original owners loved her flowers, so this yard was beautiful at one time. It's just not been taken care of. And it is what it is, you know. It's up to us to bring it back to its former glory. And I'm excited to do that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I needed to get up, stretch my back. I'm on my little 15-minute break from work. So I will see you guys in the next video. Much love.